Well, what we have here, folks, is cards and letters from the prison camp from over 20 years ago, which I sent my wife, letters and cards, both. And I'm going to try to open them up here and show you. There's a card. Now this card is a religious card. And usually inside I mostly wrote notes. Let's see. It says, it's got the date on it. Naples, Italy, April 23rd, 1998. Now, I was not in Naples, Italy in April 23rd, 1998. And then I signed it, love, always and forever until the end of time, Frank. So this card was, what I did was, because I went up the river. So when I was sending letters and cards to Marie, a lot of times I made it like I was in Italy and not the prison camp. Let's see, here's another one. Let's see. Let's see if I can show it here. Okay. It's a regular card. Let's see inside. It was a birthday card. And I wrote love, always, and forever until the end of time. I mostly signed it, and then my name. And that was it. On a lot of the cards, I did write like letters almost. The postage was 32 cents then. So let's take another one here. Let's see what this one is. Now this one, see the front. It's hard to do it here, but let's show. There you go. You played such an important part in my life. That's what the front of the card says. Inside, writing. So let's see here. I want to read it if I can. Even though I can't send you money, thank you for being my honey. In my heart, you will always be the same, but in your heart, I will always remain. When I'm back in your loving embrace, I promise you that I will not be in this place. Even though you can't see me now, but when you do, even the cats will meow. I went on a long trip up the river for a while, but when you do, you will have a big smile. For months you won't see my face, but you will the day I'm out of this place. Pray to the heavens above and God that I return safe and sound with my love. When I get back, I will treat you like a queen, and things will be better when I'm back on the scene. I don't have many things to do with my time, so that's why I decided to write this rhyme. Even though I can't be there, but I would like to say I will make it up to you next Valentine's Day. So this is the Valentine's Day card. And I wrote on them, besides the writing. Okay, that one's dated, let's see. I think I did, yeah, February 5th, 98. It says Naples, Italy. But I was not in Naples, Italy. I repeat that. I was up the river. Okay, so I'm going to try to show you. Because it's more cards than letters. Because I was talking to Marie every day. Okay, let's see. There's another one. Let's see here. Just regular cards. But what I did was I wrote inside the cards. So I put, let's see, I put flip page over for letter. That's what it says here, somewhere. So I flip the page over, and another handwritten letter. This one was, let's see, June 17th, 1998. I hope everything is going good for you while I'm away. When I get back, I'll fix everything, and I mean everything. Remember when I was handcuffed for 4 hours when the postal inspectors broke into the house? I'm going to sue the postal inspector for violating my Fourth Amendment rights. This could be a lot of money. I mean big money. Let me go over here. I'm also going to compel the court to make this guy prove every one of the accounts that he listed on the fraud loss sheet. If I can't, he is going to be in a lot of trouble. First of all, that means that he used fake information to make the total over $200,000. The bigger this total, the bigger the sentence. And the smaller the total, the smaller the sentence. That means if this total is wrong, then my sentence was wrong. They'll have to pay me. There's more on the back, so I'll finish it here. I'm letting you see what you're getting, cards and letters in this deal. It's from over 20 years ago. So let me, if I can get another one here. Let's see. There's more cards because I wrote, there were like letters in the cards. So here's another one. And this one. And this one is from July. This is, I didn't print that. But of course inside I did. See, I wrote a lot in these, so when it was less letters, because I was talking to Marie every day. Okay, this one, I'm going to try to read it. Let's see. Dear darling Marie, I hope you are feeling great and doing great. I'm working hard to get my case to court. I'll skip that. It will cost $5 for each for postage. That comes to about $15, and I will, let's see, and I will need about $10 to make copies, and money for stamps and so forth. And I used to, write Marie and let her send me what I needed there, And I signed it. Okay. Yeah, because if I just say cards and letters, I just figure if I can try to show you and read some of it, you have an idea how many, Okay, here's another one. This one had an angel. There we go. Of course, when you open it up, inside, I wrote something in there. When we talk over the phone, be careful what you say about money, because all calls are being monitored. That's why I say that we are poor people, because if they think that we are going to have money someday, they may want to take it from us towards the money they say I owe. I'm going to sue the postal inspector for using false information on me. If I win, this will be big money for us. And that's it. So that's the kind of things I was writing in these cards. So the time went quick with all these cards I was writing, and letters too. Okay. I'll just do another one. I won't do all of them. There's another one. This one. This was a cute one. Look at that. It's like a big dollar bill. Big. Okay? A big $10,000 bill. So, of course, inside, I wrote, this was June 11th, 1998. Hello, darling Marie. I hope this card will show you how much money that we are going to have by 1999. This year is a total mess, but next year is going to be our year. So just be patient. Once I'm through serving this stupid sentence, then we can be happy. And I'm kind of glad that this happened to me now. This way I won't have it to look back over my shoulder the rest of my life. Right now, I am going to compel the court. Let's see, compel the court to make the postal inspector correct the fraud loss total. This is a civil suit. I'm going to also sue the Postal Service for violating my Fourth Amendment rights. I don't I don't need a lawyer. I can do this while I'm incarcerated. Okay, so you can see it's all handwritten. Okay, so the cards, is a lot in the cards also. That's why I decided to do this. Of course, just to show a stack of cards. Okay, I don't know how many more I'll do. You know what? I want to let those go. I got a letter here. It's a letter. One of the letters I wrote. And it's dated January 28th, 1998. Okay, I want to try to read it here. Okay, let's see when I do this. I hope you are doing fine. I'm sorry I can't be there to help you, but before you know it, I will be home again. My sentence was 14 months. If you took off 2 months for good behavior, that leaves 12 months. I already served 1 month. That leaves 11 months. Then if you take off 3 months for the halfway house, that leaves 8 months. So even if I don't get into any more trouble, I should see you in September. Okay, I'm not going to read any much more of that. Okay, that's one letter. Here's another one. This one's dated 3/1998. Remember, I'm calling Marie every day. And plus all this mail she's getting. Okay, so this letter, I'll read some of it. Let's see. It goes, just the beginning. I hope that your sore throat and hammered toe are getting better. Here's still another letter from Mrs. Shaw. Please read it again. I remind you not to let Miguel see or deliver any of the letters for Mrs. Shaw. You hold them till she picks them up. Mrs. Shaw was my boss. I was working on my case at the prison camp, so I was sending the mail for her to know that how I'm doing, because she's holding my job for me. Okay, here's another one. And this one, this is 5 pages, this one. You can see. Page 5. I'm going to read some of it. And this is dated January 22nd, 1998. Hope everything is going good for you. I'm doing fine. Everything and everybody here is nice. I like my job serving the food 3 times a day to all the inmates here. Population is around 200. I guess I know everyone. Let's see, where am I at? Almost everyone. The reason I'm writing you this is that you changed the phone system. They changed the phone system here. there is no more collect calls, so I guess I'll be writing you more. I guess they didn't want to do that, even though they weren't paying for the calls. So I had Marie call me, so I got around that. They contact me if I had a phone call. Okay, so that I'll skip all that. So right now you can see what this is. There's more cards here, and there's more letters here too. There's some letters here too. So I'll leave it like this. Now, if anybody's interested in these cards and letters from the prison camp from over 20 years ago, well, you can contact me. I'm trying to see if I can sell them. I don't know what price to put on it or nothing. So the thing is, I'm going to, put my contact information in the description. So if anybody's interested, well, you can bid on it. In other words, just send the email to me, and where it says the subject, just put in a bid like $10. And I'll, if I decide to give you the deal, I'll let you know. And you could send me a check. I'll give you my address. When the check clears, I'll mail you out all this. So you can see, I mean, you can tell by the postage. It's 32 cents back over 20 years ago. So I think the thing I wanted to do here is try to read some of it, show you some of the cards and all. That's not easy to do here. The way I'm set up. So again, I think I'm going to have the bid. You can start the bidding, I guess, 99 cents. Of course, 99 cents, it wouldn't be worth it because it's going to cost me more to mail it. Because I'm going to send it certified mail with a return receipt to make sure you get this. So you got to figure that in there. So if you figured even, then it was 32 cents a letter. If you count all the letters and cards here at 55 cents, the postage now, you can figure how much it's going to be. I know it's going to be around $7 for me to send it. So if you want to, figure that out. I mean, if anybody bid, if I get a bid less than $7, it's not worth it. So I could, anybody who's really interested in this, I mean, I might try to do this again. We're opening them all up and try to do it, but I only have two hands. I'm not able to. So back to the story. I was railroaded to prison by the government over 20 years ago. And I took, I took a plea bargain just so I wouldn't have a long sentence. So Marie wrote our stories about 3 years ago, the whole thing. She made it into 3 books. And one of the books was Railroad to Prison. And she proves in the book how the government railroaded me to prison. So if you're interested in reading the book, you can get it online. So all you got to do is punch in, in YouTube, in the box there, the box for the lookup box, and just put in Railroad to Prison by M.A. Holland. She wrote the 3 stories about our life of over 40 years that we were together. She wrote it before she passed away. So that's why I'm doing all this now, to bring back the memories. So if you wanted to know the story about these letters, because she mentions these letters in the book. So I think that combination, if anybody's interested, I know it takes up time. So I think the best thing to do is I'll put stuff in the description. But by me doing the narration now, you'll be able to have an idea. If anybody wants to buy these letters, might be collecting, this kind of memorabilia. If not, it might be a good way to start a collection. Okay, I thank you for your time, and have a great day.